The X-Men franchise has captivated audiences for decades with its rich tapestry of characters, compelling storylines, and exploration of themes such as prejudice, identity, and acceptance. At its core are mutants, individuals with extraordinary abilities. Throughout the years, a multitude of mutants have graced the pages of X-Men comics and appeared on the big screen, each leaving an indelible mark on the franchise. In this exploration, we delve into the top 10 mutants in X-Men history, considering their powers, impact, and significance within the Marvel Universe. 10. Beast. Beast, born Hank McCoy, is a brilliant scientist and a gentle giant whose intellect and strength make him a formidable ally for the X-Men. Endowed with superhuman strength, agility, and intellect, Beast's contributions to the team are invaluable in their ongoing struggle for mutant rights. Despite his imposing appearance, Beast is a compassionate soul who embodies the ideals of intellect, integrity, and empathy. Raised in a world that fears and hates mutants, Beast's experiences with the discrimination and prejudice have shaped his character and fueled his determination to fight for equality and justice. Despite facing numerous challenges, including his struggles with his own physical transformation and his conflicted feelings towards his human appearance, Beast remains a steadfast and inspirational figure within the X-Men mythos, serving as a role model for the mutant kind everywhere. 9. Cyclops. Cyclops, born Scott Summers, serves as the field leader of the X-Men and the embodiment of duty, honor, and sacrifice. Endowed with the ability to unleash powerful optic blasts, Cyclops' leadership skills and tactical prowess make him an invaluable asset to the team. Despite his stoic demeanor, Cyclops grapples with inner turmoil and moral ambiguity as he struggles to balance his responsibilities as a leader with his personal desires and convictions. His conflicts with figures like Wolverine and Magneto highlight the ideological tensions within the mutant community and the challenges of leadership in times of crisis. Despite facing numerous hardships, including the loss of loved ones and his own struggles with doubt and guilt, Cyclops remains a steadfast and inspirational figure within the X-Men mythos, serving as a beacon of hope for the mutant kind everywhere. Before we continue, remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more X-Men content. Now, let's dive back in. 8. Mystique. Mystique, born Raven Darkhold, is a master of deception and subterfuge, whose true motives are shrouded in mystery, endowed with the ability to shape-shift into any form. Mystique's skills as a spy and infiltrator make her a formidable adversary for the X-Men. Her complex relationship with her adoptive children, Rogue and Nightcrawler, adds layers to her character as she navigates the thin line between villainy and redemption. Despite her antagonistic role, Mystique's character is marked by shades of gray, as her actions are often driven by a desire to protect her fellow mutant from harm. Her conflicts with figures like Wolverine and Professor X highlight the moral complexities of the mutant struggle and the blurred lines between heroism and villainy. 7. Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler, born Kurt Wagner, is a mutant with a demonic appearance and the ability to teleport at will. Despite facing prejudice and persecution due to his appearance, Nightcrawler remains steadfast in his faith and commitment to fighting for justice. His acrobatic prowess and swashbuckling demeanor make him a formidable combatant, using his agility and teleportation powers to outmaneuver his opponents. Raised in a circus as a performer, Nightcrawler's background imbues him with a sense of empathy and compassion for those who have been marginalized and oppressed. His gentle nature and selfless acts of heroism make him a beloved member of the X-Men, serving as a beacon of hope for mutant kind everywhere. 6. Rogue. Rogue, born Anna Marie, grapples with the weight of her mutant abilities and the burden that they entail. Endowed with the power to absorb the memories and powers of the others through physical contact, Rogue's abilities isolate her from meaningful human connections, leading to a life of loneliness and self-imposed exile. Her journey from villain to hero is marked by struggle, redemption, and self-discovery as she learned to harness her powers for the greater good. Rogue's complex character and moral ambiguity add depth to the X-Men mythos, making her a compelling and relatable figure for the audiences worldwide. Her relationship with the other mutants, particularly her romantic entanglements with characters like Gambit and Magneto, highlight the complexities of her identity and challenges that she faces in finding acceptance and belonging. 5. Storm. Storm, born Aurora Monroe, is a mutant with the ability to manipulate weather patterns, making her one of the most powerful and versatile members of the X-Men. Beyond her formidable abilities, Storm is a natural leader and a symbol of strength, resilience, and culture pride. Raised in the plains of Africa as a goddess, Storm's connection to her ancestral heritage imbues her character with a sense of mysticism and spirituality. Throughout her tenure with the X-Men, Storm has faced numerous challenges, including conflicts with adversaries like Magneto and personal tragedies such as the loss of her powers. However, it's her unwavering commitment to fighting for justice and equality that defines her character. As a leader, mentor, and role model, Storm embodies the ideas of courage, compassion, and resilience, inspiring mutant kind everywhere to embrace their true selves and stand up against oppression. 4. Jean Grey. Jean Grey, also known as Phoenix and Dark Phoenix, is a mutant of extraordinary power and complexity. Blessed with telekinetic and telepathic abilities, Jean's transformation into the cosmic entity known as Phoenix amplifies her powers to unimaginable levels. However, it's her struggle with the malevolent force of the Dark Phoenix that defines her character, as she grapples with the overwhelming temptation of absolute power and the devastating consequences that it brings. Her relationships with the fellow X-Men, particularly her romantic entanglement with the Cyclops and Wolverine, add emotional depth to her character. Despite her immense abilities, Jean remains a vulnerable and relatable figure, struggling with inner demons and the burden of her own potential. 3. Magneto. Magneto, born Eric Lancher, emerges as one of the most compelling and complex characters in the X-Men mythos. Endowed with the ability to manipulate magnetism, Magneto weaves the world through the lens of the mutant supremacy, believing in the inherent superiority of the mutant kind over humans. His traumatic experiences as a Holocaust survivor fuels his determination to protect his fellow mutants from persecution and discrimination, often at the expense of human lives. His motivations, while often portrayed as antagonistic, are rooted in a desire to ensure the survival and prosperity of the mutant kind. His conflicts with Professor X reflect the ideological divide between the peaceful coexistence and militant resistance within the mutant community. 2. Professor Charles Xavier. Professor Charles Xavier, commonly known as Professor X, stands as the visionary founder of the X-Men and a symbol of hope for mutant kind. Gifted with vast telepathic powers, Xavier advocates for peaceful coexistence between mutants and humans, establishing the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters as a safe haven and training ground for young mutants. Beyond his formidable abilities, Xavier's character is defined by his unwavering dedication to his dream of a world where mutants and humans can live together in harmony. His conflicts with his former friend and adversary, Magneto, highlight the ideological divide within the mutant society. Despite facing numerous challenges, including physical disabilities and ethical dilemmas surrounding the use of his powers, Professor X remains a paragon of virtue and wisdom within the Marvel Universe. 1. Wolverine. Wolverine, known by his real name, James Howland, but often referred to as Logan, is arguably the most iconic and beloved mutant in the X-Men universe. Born in the 19th century in Canada, Wolverine possesses a mutant healing factor that grants him near immortality and the ability to recover rapidly from virtually any injury. Coupled with his adamantium-coated skeleton and retractable claws, Logan is a fearsome combatant with unparalleled durability and ferocity. His long lifespan has been marked by tragedy, loss, and conflict, shaping him into a brooding and morally ambiguous figure. His past as a soldier, experiences with secret government programs like Weapon X, and recurring battles with his nemesis, Sabretooth, add a layer to his character. Despite his gruff exterior, Wolverine possesses a strong sense of honor and loyalty, often serving as a mentor and protector to the younger mutants. Thanks for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating content on all things Marvel.